right, Alan, I have not seen this movie, The Penguin Lessons. Love the cast. Steve
Yep.
Coogan and Jonathan Pryce. What is this about? This is
Yeah. So I don't know if you remember My Penguin Friend last year.
yes, I
Jean
saw
Reno.
that movie. I
I know.
liked My Penguin Friend. I
Yeah,
like that movie.
and I was hoping to like this one. Again,
Oh
I
no.
love the cast. Steve Coogan, Jonathan Pryce. I'm going to say this about Steve Coogan. I admire Steve Coogan. Alan Partridge is one of my favorite things he's done. But I've noticed in the last few years his movies are basically communist movies. So let's talk about My Penguin Friend. This is a true story. Steve Coogan
You
plays.
mean let's talk about The Penguin Lessons.
Yeah, I'd rather talk about My Penguin Friend.
That was
But
good.
let's talk about The Penguin Lessons. Steve Coogan stars as a kind of a expatriate teacher, Tom Michel, who finds himself in Argentina teaching at a boys' university. He teaches them English. He's kind of down on his luck. His wife left him a long time ago, a family issue, and he's just trying to live to the next day. So he goes into the school. Obviously, the shtick is that he's a new teacher. No one listens to him. Him and a buddy decide to go to another country to meet women and dance. And while meeting a woman and walking along the beach, they discover a penguin covered in oil. And the date says, "Hey, we need to rescue this penguin." So they take the penguin back to the hotel room. They clean him up. And all is well. They try to reintroduce the penguin back to the ocean, but the penguin hangs around, much like in My Penguin Friend. Tom Michel cannot get rid of this penguin. He has to take it back over the border. The customs won't let him bring the penguin across without spending a lot of money. So yeah, keep it. And they say, no, just take it. He has to hide the penguin. He has to hide the penguin. And so all this shenanigans. But the thing is that Tom Michel learns a little bit about himself, rediscovers a passion for teaching. But this is not the story of the movie. The story of the movie is about the housekeeper and her daughter. The daughter, this in Ecuador at this time, there's a fascist government regime running the government. The young people, the communists, are trying to take it over. There's a civil war about to begin, and the young woman, the young girl who's the daughter of the housekeeper, is kidnapped because of her communist views. He could have stopped it, but he chose to play it safe. And that's kind of what this movie is about. The theme of, if you see something wrong, say something. That happens 3 or 4 times throughout this movie and becomes pretty much the pivotal point of this movie. The penguin is cute. Everyone loves penguins. The penguin's journey is similar to My Penguin Friend, but doesn't follow it. I'll tell you, bottom line, I did not like this movie, and it's all politically based. Because for some reason they want us to be in one camp. You're either for the fascists or you're for the communists. Right. And why can't I be not for either? And this guy, Steve Coogan has been putting out all these communist films lately, or anti-fascist, anti-capitalist movies lately, and he's starting to really sour on me. And this is just another example of it. So look, if you like communism and socialism and think it's the greatest thing, here's a penguin movie for you. But for everyone else, if politics annoys you, this movie is going to annoy you. And so I cannot recommend this movie.
So the politics is woven into the story?
Yeah, about a penguin, a rescued penguin.
I mean, the one thing about My Penguin Friend, there really weren't any politics. It was a very simple.
It was a friendship story. It was a story of friendship.
A friendship story, very simple, likable. I don't know. It was good for kids and adults, and it's true. It's a true story
too, and this is a true story as well. This is not a kids movie. I would not take kids to see this movie.
Oh wow!
I know and again, it's all about politics. And look, this is I'm calling it now. But this idea of, the theme of rebelling against authority is the stories, more and more stories are coming about that, where we are being said, look, these fascists, these capitalists, they're doing evil things. We need to take them down. I will tell you, this is the exact sentiment I have for Andor season 2. It's this the little guys taking down the big guys. So we have to paint the big guys as as super evil, and it's, I don't know, it's starting to become a trend, and I'm starting to be bothered by it. And again, I'm not fascist and I'm not communist. There's a happy medium, which is called America, and that's the one I follow. Sorry, there you go. Political rant for the day.
So you do not recommend
No,
this?
not at all.
Let's go to comments.
Unless you're a communist.
So communists will love the Penguin List.
Yes.